Alright guys, welcome back to our Pandora run. 5-2 at the moment. A little terrifying for me because one loss could mean the end of this video very quickly. Hopefully that won't be the case and we'll continue our run and maybe even get to that 9 wins. As you can see here, I have a gem shell tortoise deck. You should check out the last episode if you haven't. There were some pretty cool games. But now we're going to go forward and see if I can complete this run as a winner rather than a loser. Let's get into the first match. Alrighty, this is it. I'm a little nervous, like I said, I don't want to lose this one. Water Elemental's a good start, Spell Will could definitely help out as well. And this card has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed using this in Pandora, we've had some fun with it. Let's take the lake defensively, just in case it's a rush deck. We don't want to get smoked. It's going to be a lake as well, so lots of blue in this Pandora run so far. Now I might just do this. Let's get a mountain down. We don't need to play Spell Will just yet because we're probably not going to be able to play anything from the Spell Will. The only thing we could realistically get would be Triton Sanctuary, but I don't know. I'll keep this secret for now. Double creation as well. Nothing too important to copy, but you know we could draw those gem shells. Could draw those ice rock behemoths. There's a lot of good targets in this deck. Gonna be a turtle into the explore. Into the Spell Will. Okay, just for the power up. That's fair. Into the Spell Will. Okay. Spell Will into Spell Will. That's some dirty stuff right there. I could copy this and Spell Will myself. That is an option. Maybe I creation. Do I even need to? I don't think so. Let's just Spell Will. See what we get. Okay. Sure, fine. What about this? We could maybe set this up. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. I think I'm just going to set up another collector, to be honest, and take the mountain there, and I can double collect off my own wells. This is quite deadly at this point. See what my opponent gets up to. Might even see a new color come down. Might be mono blue. It's really hard to gauge what your opponent's color combination can be in the early game, simply because I've seen tricolor decks pop out. More power ups to this little turtle. Oh no, another Spell Will. Oh my goodness, what is this? What is going on? So we are going to take the mountain here. I mean, I don't even know. Like, what should I be doing here? I think I just pass again and wait. I don't have any transform. That's a problem. Goes for double neutral. It's going to push down. Now, the combination of grappling hook and banquet's not going to be enough to clear this. It's a little bit of a problem. There's an axe grinder. Maybe I just give this protection and clear, but then this can move and the Mace Man can finish it off. And I can shoot with the grappler, the grappling hook on the follow-up. Maybe I take a draw. Maybe I try and look for something else to help me out here. Oh. Outland Ranger. Okay, so that might be a clear. So grappling hook. So if I go Outland Ranger, Campfire for 5, grappling hook. So yeah, I can kill it. And I think I will take that opportunity, to be honest. Because this could get out of hand very quickly if I'm not careful. It's a shame I don't have a little bit more Faeria to work with. We'll stay there. There we have. So we had to invest a lot into clearing that, but it's a card that can snowball out of control if I'm not careful. I'd rather deal with it now, invest the resources, and then instead of letting it grow any bigger where it's out of control. I don't have any transform, so I can't just like rely on drawing Frogify. It's going to be a problem if I'm not careful. Could have Windfalled first actually and gained an extra 2 Faeria. Maybe that was the play. Maybe I should have Windfalled first. Then I should have +1'd. Then I should have played the Warden and then gave protection to my 5/5. I think that was actually a lot better. Not really a card I can answer very easily, although I can copy it at least. Let's just stick some mountains over here. So I'm going to lose my lakes. So the Beirut to counter the Beirut. I can even copy Beirut again on the follow-up. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Just gonna clear me out there. Maybe even... Wow, is he gonna push? Wait, why would you move there? I don't understand why you'd move there. It's very interesting. Very, very strange. So I'm going to take a slow play, I think, this turn. Unless I do want to just creation this. I won't be able to play it till next turn. I was thinking of taking a slow play, going for +1 this turn, clearing this. I go up to 9, +1, Windfall Gem Shell, and go from there. But that is quite slow. And we're almost at Pandora, so I don't want to commit to a double collector. I think that's probably the best line I have. I do miss out on the creation of the Beirut. The move there was kind of strange. I wouldn't bother moving. Just move straight into the range of my 2/2. And if Pandora opens, we're going to be able to gain some extra Faeria anyway. I'm kind of hoping our opponent draws to open Pandora. Ugh. Don't like that. Alright, Pandora. No Pandora, okay. So we'll take the +1, we'll go into the Windfall, and this might actually open Pandora for us. Where do I want this? I'm going to kill this 7/7. Or are we just here? There we go, Pandora, so we get extra Faeria now to work with. Wow. Yeah, okay, I'm down for that. I'm game, guys. Oh my goodness. I've never seen that before. That is incredible. That's insane! The double Doom Cipher, 2 Faeria each. Madness. Oh man, that is something else. That is just painful. I can just Doom Scythe this now. It's not even expensive, that's the crazy thing. I'd rather Flame Burst it, to be honest, but if I can Doom Scythe it, I'll take the Doom Scythe. Let's see what this gives me first. It might give me Flame Burst. Interesting. That's dangerous. I need to do this. And these will make me overdraw, so I'm not going to play them. It's actually one of the worst things I could have copied with the gem shell. In the Gabria. So no bottled lightning at least. That does get the trade off, but I still get to clear this, and I can firebomb this. Okay. So clear, firebomb, mountain, axe grinder. Before I start, so I'm going to commit 2 cards. So this is going to take me down to 8. And this is going to take me down to... So I can draw 2 off Biomancer now. Because that's fine. Because now I won't overdraw. I have another axe grinder as well, which is kind of nice. So going for a defensive lake there by the orb. Wow, that is a brave card to play at this point. To a Herald. Okay. Let's move this up. We'll try and get a mountain here. I'm fine with the gem shell kind of sitting there and just chilling out for a little bit. I guess I could cycle this Biomancer now. I could draw my Ice Rock off it. Pick up a Kingsguard instead. Do I want to Gift of Steel this? I'd rather not. I don't know, like, I don't really want to play anything, to be honest, but I have to. Let's take this down here. It's the cheapest creature other than an Axe Grinder that I have. Alright, so game's got very interesting. Right. 2 damage. So is this an Earthfire Shaker? No. Very strange. Okay. Get a nice safeguard out. I don't mind moving this up so much. Move this here to start trying to hit this at least. Then we'll pass. Oh no, I'm going to overdraw. Come on, Pandora, be nice to me. I don't want to overdraw. I'm probably not going to kill the library, to be honest. Like, I'm doing okay as far as... Oh, wow. Oh, no! No! My magpie! No! 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 What are you doing? That was like the best Death Desire I've ever seen in my life. That's not fair. Alright, I'm just going on the mill plan now. I'll start to cheekily move some creatures up, but mostly I'm just going to defend. Equinox. You know, I kind of don't want to kill that. Even Fugu. Oh, man. Some power coming out here. So sad. So sad. I don't want to play anything. Come on. I actually just don't want to play anything at all. I'm just gonna do this. Just to play something. I don't want to draw any more cards, to be honest. I lost a gem shell tortoise. I lost my jeweled magpie. Saddest times. Daring adventurer. Okay. I have the Warden, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna keep the ruby and the flame burst for lethal. That's the plan. Oh, what a draw! Very happy with that. Okay, because this can go here. Let's get a Warden for you. Oh man, I'm so afraid of ball lightning sometimes. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. I literally played him because I had I didn't want to play anything else. Just to get a card out of my hand. Yep. Gabriel Warden. Gabriel Commander, sorry. Some frogs. Absolutely fine. And another Lancer. So, yep, let's trade with this. No, actually, I don't think I can do that. Because I need to kill this one as well. I guess I can just clear this. Yeah, we'll take the trade there. We'll kill this. This can... I shouldn't have moved there. We're just letting the library kill our opponent here. The library is doing the work for us. Because, like, if I was using Flame Burst Ruby to do like an AoE, I'd kill the library, and I don't want to kill the library. I just want to throw a single target free damage at my opponent. Because my opponent's like 2 turns away from overdraw, and I have 17 life. I have an Ogre Battler for taunt. I have Kingsguard, so I have some good taunt options. I might have to play the egg just to get out of my hand. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We will. I'll play the egg. In fact, I will play the egg. It's got 3 life. I haven't got anywhere to play it. That's the problem. No, I'll play it over here. And I'll stick a Herald down as well as a defender. Not +1, I'll pass. Alright, now we're in fatigue. So 12. Gonna draw 2. So it's gonna be 1 and 2. So put them down to 9. I can Flame Burst Ruby. Put them down to 3. And then the last draw, and then the last turn then will finish my opponent off. Might just lake clear the trade with the Axe Grinder, which is fine. Yep, gonna trade there. It's fine. Have a diver. Oh, my egg. Hello. Feels good. Okay, so yeah, we just need to defend for a little while. That's all we need to do. Could even Dreamkeeper to keep this locked in. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Just Dreamkeeper here. Oh, maybe not. Now that I think about it. And I'll play the Sanctuary on here. And I'll pass. I kind of shouldn't have done that, actually, now that I think about it. I was hoping to just... Because I put my Flame Burst back into my deck. So I don't have Lethal now. So a bit of a mistake there. I just wanted to play a card. Ugh. It's not looking good, is it? Should have fought this one through. Oh, I guess we draw. Oh, my last 2 cards? Come on. Be nice. Oh, didn't even need it. Quick math, guys. Quick math. So that was a strange one. The library actually was what killed my opponent. I think my opponent might have done okay if the library hadn't come down. So I used the library as a way to get an alternate win condition. I didn't feel like I could really lose from that position. Nothing really threatening came down. So it's still in this run. Let's get into our next game. Alright, guys. Another game. Still pretty frightening. Anything could happen to me right now. I could lose this whole run, but I'm keeping optimistic. Last game was mostly clean, I would say. But yeah, we're doing okay. We just need to keep winning and not lose. Sounds easy, right? Outland Ranger, a perfect start for us. Another lake, so it's just so much blue on the Pandora ladder, you could say. You know what? I'm just gonna wait for a turn. I wanna split off to the other side. Take a lake here, then I can elemental into a lake here. My opponent decides to go to the other side now. I can elemental and lake here, and then move the Outland Ranger up. Oh, it's gonna be a Battletoads. Okay. So I do have the campfire to help me. We can just do that. And now then, if this Battletoad moves here, I can just take the campfire, take a mountain, and I'm still collecting off all the wells. I could even just shimmy back if I wanted to. Oh, very aggressive with these neutrals. So maybe mono blue. That might be what's happening here, you know, just a mono blue, you know, having the luxury to build neutrals like that. I think I might just shimmy back, actually. I'm not too interested in investing in a campfire just yet. To an Archon. Okay. So we're almost at Gemshell Tortoise, very early on. That's going to be fantastic for us. Let's take the spell wheel. Let's see what we find. That's definitely a card. This is probably just going to be a 7 Faeria 0/0. I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to get much out of this, but this was an amazing spell wheel. Takes a lake. Probably moves the Archon. We can move back up then if we wanted. We could even use Ninja Toad. Like if this jumps back, I can Ninja Toad Campfire and finish this off. 4, 5. I can even still do the gem shell as well, so that's pretty good for me. And then we can go to Gemshell Tortoise behind. Go to Gemshell first, but I want to play it here. Oh wow, okay. I think I'm just gonna hold on to these for now. I can like double aggressive land to my opponent. Like I could like double neutral here and then lake or something like that, and just be like super aggressive. Or I could like neutral here and then double lake in the wells. I can double neutral lake. Like I have some like really aggressive land plays. I still have the Warden as well, which is also fantastic. You know, Warden's been an absolute gem. Enchant. Okay. So probably Aurora in this position. Yeah, probably just going to go for an Aurora. Gonna have to trade though. I don't know. I don't like that. Is there any way I could get... I mean, I could hit, and then I could hit, but I lose 2 guys that way. So there's been, like, an effort from my opponent to stop me playing aggressively, which I'm gonna just try and shut down. So first things first, let's get the Aurora down. Kill this. And we'll take the move. Then I'll double neutral to lake. Oh, actually, this is gonna... Didn't even cross my mind. Fantastic. So we have a 6/6 illusion. That's not bad, considering... I mean, a 7 Faeria 6/6 isn't great, but... You know, at least it's not a 7 Faeria 0/0. I can actually play this card if I need to. Old spell will. See what my opponent gets. Might see another color come down. Might just be mono blue again. It's looking like it's mono blue. Is that an Aurora? Frogify, okay. I don't mind this so much. This is fine. Probably just save it for Ice Rock Behemoth now. Yeah, we'll just clear this. I think we'll take double neutral. Can we turn this into a mountain later, and then I can double collect off that spot? Yeah, that looks fine. Now, keeping Aurora safe is a priority of mine, you could say, simply because I can creation this. I have 2 creations in deck, so if Aurora lives, she's actually an asset for me as a creation target. So Archon's going to move down. I can jump across and finish this off. If I pick up creation. Could be very handy. A Ludoan! Uh-oh. That's a troublemaker card if I've seen one. So this could be just a good Ice Rock turn. Just drop Ice Rock right in the middle here. I can take Collection, move this up. Get that Ice Rock down. Just hope there's not another Frogify. Maybe I take a draw instead. Maybe I should have drawn instead for the Aurora's creation to finish this off, but I don't want a Pandora to open my opponent's turn, so I think it's just Ice Rock. And then +1. And then move this onto this tile. Do we Flame Burst this? I think so. This could get very dangerous. It also puts the 1 damage onto the Behemoth, so between these two, probably not going to be able to kill this. No, made no difference. I would have awakened Pandora if I'd just drawn a card. Doom Scythe, okay, feels good. Always nice to have a bit of hard removal. Now Flame Burst Ruby is really strong for my opponent. Don't like hit in. Flame Burst Ruby hit in, clear my board. And then still like have 8 Faeria left over to work with. That'd be a very strong line. An Aurora, okay. Takes a draw. Okay. Battle of the Auroras. And a Cistern. Make some extra Faeria along the way. Who needs to collect off wells? I quite like just building land. Because I wanna clear this. Let's knock this off. And just Warden this. I don't want to move up just in case there's like a bottled lightning or something. So we both have 2 treasures. We both haven't used our treasures yet. So I'm curious to see what my opponent might have. If I can take care of the Cistern next turn, my opponent actually loses a Faeria in value. Because the Cistern costs 4 and you need 2 ticks of the Cistern to actually get what you paid for back with more. So I'll see if I can do that. Just slow down the Faeria production of my opponent. Gonna go for a Dream Reaver. Okay, that's getting Doom Scythed. What's that going to be? Free Faeria. What can you do with free Faeria? You can actually go up to 4 with a +1. So Frogify on the Behemoth is a possibility, you could say. He's either playing a card next to my Behemoth or moving the Aurora into my Behemoth. Very interesting. Alright, we know what we're doing. We're going to Doom Scythe this. We're going to kill the 2/5. We're going to kill the 1/1. And I'm going to kill the Cistern. Gonna split these up just in case of bottled lightning. Another treasure, so all the treasure. I have a magpie land for a change. That's great. I can actually get my magpie going. And if I can get a creation, I'm going to be in a really good spot because I'll have really good targets to choose from. I can get like another Ice Rock Behemoth. I could even get another Aurora if I need to clear something that's too powerful. So Creation is definitely a card I want to draw soon. Even another Gemshell Tortoise would be nice. Ninja Toad. Mega Ninja Toad. Going for value. Okay. Instead of clearing the Behemoth, he decided to go for my 4/6. Just banking I don't have 1 damage. Which is possible, to be fair. But then again, I'm playing red. You know, I could have Ground Shakers, Derelict Towers, Flame Spitters, Cypher's Wrath. To name a few. I'm just going to use Punishment in this situation. But let's see what our Magpie gets us first. I've never used this card. I don't think I ever will. You never know. Never say never, right? This could come in handy if I keep my Faeria. If I just keep my Faeria nice and high. Just drop it in case a big threat... It is a form of hard removal. It just kills everything. Land, structures. Oh, magpies. But no aggressive lands to use magpies. I'm game. If you want to take my magpies, that's absolutely fine. Oh wow, Aurora's Trick gonna steal my magpie. That is just rude. +1. Well, I'm just gonna fill my land up at this point. Make sure no aggressive lands can be made. Let's go for an Ancient Herald, I think. Yeah, an Ancient Herald seems fine. We'll use this as a defender. So Ice Rock is gearing up to put 8 damage into my opponent. There's 2 magpies in hand, I know of that. So 3 magpies potentially. I'll just wait till all the magpies are together. I'll just drop that astral weapon on there and get all that value. See, I don't feel like my opponent has the luxury of playing aggressively here. It just needs to defend. I'm going to deal so much damage next turn. Wheel of Chaos deals with my 5/6. Fair enough. But I'm just going to play another threat, and then my opponent's going to need an answer to that. Takes a lake. Oh, a Sky Whale. Interesting. Well, I can use the Flame Burst Ruby and this. That's a way to deal with our Sky Whale here. Unfortunately, I'm not geared up to finish it off. So I think that's just going to be the play this turn. Again, just like stopping these lands. We don't want the magpie getting any value. Now, there's going to be no real mobility apart from Horsemaster. My opponent's just taking a draw, so there's going to be no Horsemaster into an aggressive land. That's not going to happen. I now have the grappling hook as well, so I can grappling hook the magpie and then get my 6-1 into a more aggressive position if I wanted. What's that going to be? Maybe a Frogify? Maybe a Phantasm? Gonna be a Frogify. If it goes for the hit on my frog, I can finish it off with the Outland Ranger. Then I'll probably just set up the illusion aggressively. Oh no, Magpie wants to fight. Gonna Court Jester. Gets a power up. Alright. So I can keep this, which is nice. I am going to do it. Like I said, move up into a more aggressive position. Can then just stop all these lands. And we'll take double neutral here next turn. And yeah, we'll just pass. We'll just keep our Faeria for the astral weapon just in case. If things go wrong, I'll just astral weapon my way to victory. I haven't even seen the animation of it. I've never played the card before. I can't really see how things would go wrong at this point. A 6-4, which dies to my 6-1. Magpie is going to finish off. So using Magpie as a piece of removal here. That's a little sad. Kingsguard comes down. I just take an Ogre Battler here and just go for the damage. I could +1 weapon. Don't really want to. So let's take the mountain. Let's get the Battler in. We'll go here. Yeah, we'll move up aggressively. +1 into a Warden. Okay. Into a statue. Okay. So now I can Warden. That is an option. I think I'm not interested in the Warden. Could try and draw my Gem Shell. Let's do that. Didn't get it. Sad times. It's a shame I can't get onto this. Do we kill this? There's not really a lot I can do about that. Maybe push these two for damage. Then play this. I don't really need to. Actually, we could go for a Brigand. Actually, nah, we'll go for a Warden. Because then the 6, he's a 7/5, but he's just going to die to my Ogre Battler at this point. And while the 4/6 can clear one of my Outland Rangers or my Frogs, then my Warden can finish it off. Goes for a draw. To a Magpie to knock off the shield. Trades. It's fine. So all the Magpies have gone. Not that they would get much use, to be fair. Into a Disciple. We could shuffle all this back away if we wanted. Clear. Clear. I might just play this and then shuffle my deck. Go for the mulligan, as I like to call it. Yeah, so clear this. Clear this. +1. We'll go for the illusion. I'll take a Dreamkeeper here. It's a defensive card. Ooh, a cheaper Astral Weapon. Ah, there he is. Our good old friend, the Gemshell Tortoise. I can save up for that now over the next 2 turns. I believe my opponent still has at least 1 treasure. So Bottled Lightning here is pretty strong, but doesn't really achieve much. It's just kill my 2 guys and then I play another guy there. I have Lethal with the Gift of Steel now at least. Court Jester. Yeah, that's fine. Into a library. Okay. Sure. So now I just have lethal with my creatures on board. Worst case scenario is, well, lightning again, but it doesn't do enough. This is the problem. And Beirut's not going to be enough here. Gift of Steel is going to finish off the game. Feels good. Boom and boom. So we're still in it, guys. We're still going. Going strong as well. Get another win on the board. Another slow game, you know. A game where we've just controlled very careful. I have to be careful now, you know. If I lose, I'm losing the run. So, great so far. 2 wins. 2 more wins. And then we have that 9 wins. So let's get to it. Into another game. Alright, guys. Another match. Still on thin ice, you know, things are still a little troublesome. 1 life left. Cannot lose a single game, but if I win the next 2 games, things are going to look very good for me. Let's start off with a lake. We're going to go into the Kingsguard, that's why I capped it. It's a turn 2 collector. That's what's important here. I'll see if we'll find any different... See if we'll play against a different colour, actually, because we've played against a lot of blue recently. And it's going to be a forest. Okay. So I'm going to mountain. I'm going to take Kingsguard on this side. So he's just going to collect Faeria for me for as long as possible. And then I'm going to start building to the right-hand side and then start to defend in this region. Could even set up an early Triton Sanctuary, which isn't bad. Because as long as this collects 1, he'll match it, and if it collects another, I've got value. I'm not getting much out of this card, but if I am going to get anything out of it, it's going to be around this time, you know, very early game, because this card just gets much worse as the game goes on, because of the Faeria Wells closing down. So yeah, I'll take a lake. Take the Sanctuary and we'll pass. Now, I did get some good use out of this in 1 game. I remember it did generate like 6 Faeria for me, maybe a little less if you count how much I paid for it. Should always take that into account with these type of cards, these type of structures. You don't gain anything until you've paid its cost. So like in the last game with the Cistern, you know, we had this. I killed the Cistern before any value was gained. Interesting. We'll take the Fire Elemental here. No, we're going to go for some defensive lands. So if my opponent does want to aggro me now going forward, it's going to be right down the middle. And I should gain a 2 Faeria value out of this minimum for next turn, unless this gets removed and this gets removed, which I think is quite unlikely. And the beauty of having a fire elemental against green, especially if it's mono green, I have like 7 damage on a creature between the fire elemental and the firebomb, so I can kill quite a lot. I think it's like Faeria Golem and like a big oak father are gonna be the 2 creatures I can't hit. But like if a Verdant Force comes down, speak of the devil, I could even use the King's Guard instead, actually, because that lines up perfectly with the damage. Ooh, but there is a Gift of Steel. Gift of Steel. See, Gift of Steel Firebomb's kind of sad. Alright, I think I'd rather just use the Fire Elemental now. I'm kind of wasting a bit of damage here, but the idea is that this with a Gift of Steel is just going to be much better anyway. And we're going to get another rep of Triton Sanctuary, so this is going to generate 4 Faeria for us if we crack it next turn. Which could be quite nice, given the circumstances of having a pretty greedy hand with the Ogre Battler. The Gift of Steel on the King's Guard's pretty nice here, especially now it's going to take care of this Grove Guardian. Hello, Ice Rock Behemoth. How are you doing, friend? Take a draw. And we're going to double neutral straight up. So we are not going to let our opponent bully us. We are going to start applying pressure ourselves. We do have an Ogre Battler. We have an Ice Rock Behemoth. So we have some great defensive cards. If I could just double neutral again and mount in here, I could get some good aggression going. I'm quite happy for this to collect Faeria simply because it's not getting value from its last words. And I am out collecting my opponent, especially with that the Triton Sanctuary up. It's going to mount in defensively. Very interesting. That's a pretty good draw, I'm not going to lie. Pretty happy with that. I might crack this now, I'm not sure. Maybe I should leave it up. I don't think it's going to get destroyed. I've got a bit of time at least. Or maybe not. Maybe now is the time to get that open. I don't know, I can always wait. Although if Pandora opens, what could my opponent have that destroys this? I don't know. Flame Burst Ruby would be a little sad. It's gonna wipe my board, and it'll take 3 damage off this. You know, let's take it while we can. I think better to be safe than sorry, right? So just playing around in Pandora Awakening and the Flame Burst Ruby, wiping everything. Oh, the Jeweled Magpie, and I got that aggressive land as well. So those aggressive lands have been working out for me. Now, I started off this run in part 1 where I wasn't really finding an opportunity to push aggressive lands and get the most out of Magpie. But I'm seizing that opportunity now because I, 1, know that Magpie is going to benefit, and 2, you know, I want to apply pressure as well. And this has got jump. That's another thing to consider. I can actually push 7 damage next turn. Even throw a Magpie into the mix. I could even Campfire for an additional damage. So there's a lot I can do. Crackthorn maybe? Maybe a Salamander. It's going to be a War Beast. And a Pest. Okay. Right, let's see what this gets us first before I decide what to do with my King's Guard. I'm gonna get a Crystal Dragon. That's really nice. Let's take a mountain. I will jump over. I'm gonna play an Ice Rock Behemoth here. And we're just gonna clear this out. Move here. I think I'm okay to pass. I don't want to overextend. I think that's one thing. There's no point in overextending. I have a a lot of pressure on board right now. I mean, even if the War Beast decides to kill my Kingsguard, I'm still pushing 8 damage with the Ice Rock Behemoth. If nothing's built in where the Kingsguard would die to block. So I'm absolutely fine with the clear there. I've got 6 cards in hand, so I'm not going to overdraw. I can even Creation, Ice Rock next turn, and just play another one. I have a lot of good options. Ooh, Bomb Slinger, that's pretty good. Into Magda. It's interesting. I could grappling hook this with a campfire and then just punish this. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'd have to use all my Faeria. See what this gives me first. Just the good old hammer. I can hammer my own guy and hit for 8, but it doesn't really do much at this point. Can I get lethal off that? I don't think so. No, I'm going to go for the Outland Ranger play. That play seems fun. Pew pew. And then we'll punish this. We'll clear this. And things are looking good. We're quite split up for the Bottle Lightning as well. See what my opponent has as a response. A Hammer of Destruction is just an amazing pull there from the Jeweled Magpie. Could crack open the Bloom Sprite to see any good taunters come from it, like a Grove Guardian maybe, or maybe a Wilder Avenger. Another Bomb Slinger. Gonna finish off the Magpie. Play a Brute. Okay. So I could run the 3/3 into the Brute, then hammer it, then push for 8, and then clear the 4/1. That will leave me with 3 Faeria left over, and then I can just play the Crystal Dragon. No, not going to win this race, I can promise you that. So yeah, we can hammer this. Clear it. Clear it. Hit face. Play the Crystal Dragon, +1 and pass. We don't want to enable our opponent to draw any more treasures, that's why +1. And, you know, I don't need the cards right now. I have a pretty menacing board going forward. An 8/8 and a 6/6. It's going to be very difficult to deal with. Probably like Doom Scythe is the best option here because it puts a 6/1 in front of the dragon. So I could have actually played this here. That might have been a little better because then I have that path. But I can't see me losing this. It's looking like it's in my favor. Goes to the draw. Any answers? Skywhale into Deepwood Stalker. That is not going to be enough. I'm going to finish off with the Crystal Dragon. Well played. And we're going to go to the last game. So I am now currently 8-2. And I have one more game that will decide if I get that 9 wins. Let's get to it. Alright guys, last game. Can I win it? Can I get that 9 wins I've been after, that I've been craving since I went down to 2 losses? Who knows? I'm hoping I can. I've been doing pretty well this run. I've been pretty happy overall with how Red Blue has performed. And this is such a good 2-1 collector for us. It gives us a jump, option to jump later on with a creature. Uh-oh. Big bad Cypher's fodder. Oh yeah, never Sanctuary. Okay, so I'm gonna double lake this time, and so I get this set up earlier. I don't have another collected upon the other side, so I don't mind going for the double lake and get this rolling. This worked out for us in the early game, but like I said, it's just a bad late game draw. That's my issue with it mainly. Yeah, we'll take a mountain to block this off. I think we just pass there. There shouldn't be any mobility. The only real mobility that could happen here is a Horse Master, but then you'd need Fire Elemental or an Elemental to make sure that they can rush down. It's got an Axe Grinder. I've got a Firebomb for this, so it's fine. Oh, he's moving up. So yeah, I can get a mountain, Firebomb this, Banquet this, finish this off. Alright, looks good. We got a Collector, we got a Humbling Visions as well. We also got a Burst of Fear if we need it, in order to get, say, like a Gabriel Warden down. And I'm playing quite aggressively with my lands, but it's more just to scare my opponent than anything. Make him think there's something wrong. What could we do here? Take a draw, I think. It's pretty good. I don't want to move into Bomb Slinger range, so I'm just gonna relax here. Don't want to open myself up to that. I'm over at the Horse Master as well. There's a few things that I can't avoid, but I'm gonna play around the Bomb Slinger here. Going for aggressive lands. That's fine. I can take my last mountain here, and then I can drop the Ice Rock Behemoth. Stay on this spot. So yeah, let's get this last mountain down. And yeah, Ice Rock Behemoth, lock this into place. We also got a way to give protection back to the Ice Rock, which is pretty nice, to be honest. Especially mono red. Like, mono red dealing with an 8/8 with protection is a little annoying, I think. See what land comes out. Maybe double neutral. Maybe like neutral, neutral, and then I can maybe go lake here. Might double neutral across and lock me in. We'll see what lands come down. It looks like actually a special land might come here. Maybe to put a taunt down. Try and stop me. But I also have the I have the water elemental here. I can jump. I can like Humbling Visions, clear whatever comes down, move up, and then take care of the brute. It's a Blazing Salamander. Okay. Now, do I clear this with a Ninja Toad? Or do I just crack this open? I go up to 10 Faeria. I can then +1 to 11 Faeria. Jump here, clear this. Ninja Toad, clear this. Move up. Give protection again with the Warden, so I taunt this up and then clear out the Brute. Seems pretty good to me. So, yeah, do this. To this. Move up. Warden. And I can take care of the Brute. So we still have an 8-8. But now we also have a 4-6 and a 3-1. So we have a nice, strong board there. And I also have an Axe Grinder, so maybe I jump up here and double neutral. Might put my double neutral down now. I'm just gonna go for a desert, actually. Wasn't expecting the old desert. I can also move here and double neutral, and that locks in that Axe Grinder spot for me later. I think the sad thing for my opponent is whatever gets played in it, if anything gets played here or here, I kill this with the Warden and I move up and I finish whatever else comes down with the Ice Rock. Now I think the best play is probably Ground Shaker, simply because it kills my Water Elemental. It's going to be a Herald. I mean, I can just trade here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the trade. Then we'll move onto this spot. Kill this. Move this up. And I'm going to double neutral across here and pass. So basically I want to get the Axe Grinder spot here. Push some damage. I shouldn't get hit by a Scourge Flame or anything just yet. I should be able to push 4 damage. And set up 5. So I'm trying to win the race from this position. Nice and spread out as well. No bottled lightning here. And the Gift of Steel there, like again, I'm going for the race. We're both racing each other. Pushing damage is going to be important because it means that I'm going to be ahead. Also, like, I have potential lethal just between, say, the Axe Grinder and the Behemoth. So my opponent needs very specific answers, and there are none. And that is going to be it, guys. I'm going to take the 9 wins after all. What was there to be afraid of? I had the Gemshell Tortoise and the Ice Rock Behemoths to back me up. So fantastic. I really enjoyed that run. I hope you guys did too. Probably my favorite run so far. Big fan of the red-blue combo in Pandora. I'd like to play it again sometime, but we'll try and get a different color combination for next week. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, drop a subscribe to keep up to date of when our content goes live. If you haven't checked it out already, check out the other parts so you can see the whole run in full. Of course, we have previous Journey into Pandora. We're on episode 5 now. There's a lot of Pandora content for you guys to watch. If you don't like Pandora, you can also watch my deck spotlights, which give you some interesting decks to pilot in Constructed. So until next time, guys, take care and enjoy Pandora.